And so you're setting sail. And as you guys get away from port, Rail, of course, comes to the helm, places his hands firmly on the floor of the ship, and these spectral forms begin to appear, which are new for a couple of our lads. 4 people on the ship. I've never seen this before.
I'll say, boy, what is this magic you're doing? These illusions that you've produced?
They're not illusions. They're real.
I want to reach out. Is there one near me that I can try to touch?
Yeah, as you touch it, it's not like your hand passes through it, but there's something as you kind of your hand begins to go through the shoulder, and then some force stops you, but it's not like a solid contact.
Does this hurt you to do this?
It's kind of tiring, but it doesn't hurt.
You are a plagued individual.
My name's Rail. It's good to meet you.
Rail, it is a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry for the informalities. I thought I'd seen it all.
Well, welcome aboard.
Absolutely. Is there anything I can do for you, Rail?
Not for me, but maybe check in with the captain. Probably everybody's kind of got a job to do, and now we're kind of short-handed. So
it looks like you've conjured as many shadows as we need to do the jobs. What do you mean short? Can't you just conjure more?
Well, they're pretty good for like common sailors, but there's like officer tasks that need to be done, and they're not really suited for that.
Yes, I keep and Perry. Correct. Her name's Perry. Did she go by Perry or Peregrine?
Most folk call her Perry, but you could probably call her Captain.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure she would. I will call her Captain. She seems a bit under the weather, so to say. Why is that?
You should probably take it up with her.
I will do that, Rail. You seem quite busy. Carry on.
No.
And I will go find Perry.
I'm going to be at the helm, sailing the ship.
I'm going to kind of walk up. She sees me coming up the stairs, and I'm just eyes right at her. Is she look my way?
Briefly, and then looks back at the ocean.
And so I'm kind of just hands behind back, walking slow behind. I say, "Hello, Captain."
I just didn't call me that. You can call me Paradise.
But you are the captain.
Yes. You're a musician.
Titles are important.
Call me Peregrine. Or Perry.
Peregrine or Perry. I prefer Perry, it's less words.
Well,
can you believe that?
Still one word, but go on.
Well, it's more to say, it's more of a mouthful. It doesn't fit great in a song.
Rhymes with lots of things. But I suppose Perry is better. Don't write songs about me. Please.
Too late. I do things that are quite annoying when people don't want me to. Listen, I think we got off on the wrong foot. I'm a very rambunctious individual. I like to have fun. I like to sing and dance and have fun. And I've noticed it's not quite your kick. You're downtrodden. You're sad. You seem maybe not yourself. I don't know you, but you don't seem maybe yourself. What gives?
You remind me of a friend I used to have.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sorry. We met at a bad time. I would be okay again soon. But downtrodden's a good word for it. I just lost 2 people who I wasn't supposed to lose. And that's why you're here.
You mean your friend Finnegan and Delmore?
Yes.
Yeah, Rammel we heard that whole bit through there. So my grievances to you, I'm very sorry. It's not easy to lose people you love.
That's true. You can't sail a ship, can you?
I cannot.
All right. How fare you at rousing morale?
It seems like it's what I was born to do, Capitan. Sorry, Perry.
Thank you. You seem a charming fellow. How's your math?
Also, not great.
Good to know. Organizational skills.
Terrible.
Excellent. As you might know, there are roles on the ship. There's
I do know that, yes.
some recent vacancies.
And again, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Now, it's more a title than anything else. I'll teach you how to sail, but how do you feel about being first mate?
I don't know what that is, but I'm sure that you'll lead me in the correct direction.
Just have to have a pretty smile and a desire to learn.
Check and check.
Good to know.
I'm gonna call you Captain. Is that okay? I feel like I should call you Captain. Let's make a deal. On the ship, I call you Captain. It feels right. It feels good. When we're off the ship, I will call you Perry.
Do you want me to summon you with the call of first mate, or shall I stick with Barrett?
You do as you please. So on the ship, first mate, I like it. It's a position. It's a title. People know who I am.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So this is the helm, and I'm going to proceed to try to teach Barrett parts of a ship and how to sail.
I feel like as you do that, you see Oslo come stomping out of the below decks with like 3 or 4 forks or something, and like probably some other piece of wood that she's found, and like start to try and climb up the riggings.
There's a cartoon-esque tussle cloud. and after 10 solid minutes of just various pitches of screeching, the dust settles, and it's just the crow's nest, and there's a line drawn down it.
Pinup Smiting, can you make this reality? Thank you, Pinup Smiting.
And on one side is Oslo, and on the other side is Lark. And they're like staring at each other begrudgingly.
Yeah, just. I feel like even the bird has like its wings crossed. They're just both like.
It does. Yeah, it's squawk.
You stay over there, and I stay over here. Okay? Don't cross this line. It's mine.
Squawk.
And don't touch my shit. Don't take that toe with me.
Squawk.
I can still stab you. You can still be lunch.
Squawk.
Shane's been looking forward to this. All of his role playing skills have been summoned down to inflection and
it's just squawking for the precious bird friend, and then for our favorite robot dog, I just make noise. I need everybody except for our sweet boy Devin to take their headphones off. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I've noticed you're on the move.
Of course, I'm gathering information.
Where are you headed?
We're heading to a place called something with the lances.
Lances. The Spears of Jones.
Yeah. Spears, lances. Yeah, same thing.
Do you have a way to pass them?
Yes, Peregrine. The captain of the ship was given a disc by Ramel. And we're supposed to take it to the top of the highest mountain, highest peak, and that's gonna be who we meet someone there. That's how we get in.
A side objective for you.
Go ahead, Jacko.
Okay. If you're able to, find out how this works. Find out how they get past the spears. And if possible, bring back that disc.
You got it. I'll take care of it.
Now, this is very important. Now, you have to know, Fiona, your primary objective is to still get into the workshop. That's what you're here to do. But if that doesn't compromise that mission, then let us know how they get past the spears. It would be of great value to us.
Yeah, no problem. I got it.
Okay. I'll talk to you soon, Fiona.
Good to hear from you, Jacko.
Out. Have fun. Anybody else business on the ship?
I'd like to go talk to Rail.
Yeah, sure thing. You'll find him right there at the board of the ship with his hands both firmly planted.
Rail, nice to meet you. My name is Garrett.
This is nice to meet you, Garrett. I'm
Sir, that's a neat trick you've got going on. Summoning the ghosts. Could you teach me?
No, it's not a thing you can teach, really. Are you like magical?
It depends on who you talk to. Some people think I'm magical, others not so much. But I can do magic, absolutely.
What kind?
I'm not sure how to answer the question. All kinds as necessary. I don't pigeonhole myself into one school. I'm
Do you,
really good at making potions.
Did you? Oh, that's do you study? Is that you learn from?
Oh, yes,
books?
yes, I do learn from books, yes. And hard work.
Okay.
I'm not just born with it.
Me either. My power is, it's borrowed.
Oh. Neat. So you have a patron.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's fascinating. I think you and I will get along great. Who's your patron?
It's Davy Jones.
Oh. That's a little bit terrifying. And a lot a bit cool, actually.
There's a lot of misunderstandings.
Well, it's terrifying because we're on the water, and I'm pretty sure he's the bad guy of the water, but all the same, I'm pretty excited about it.
Misunderstanding.
Interesting. Question, are there any of those ghosts nearby?
Oh yeah, they're all over the fucking place.
So, and I can touch one and have the same, resistance?
Uh-huh.
Rail, this might be really rude, and I apologize if it is, but and I take a small potion bottle and try to scoop some of the ghost in the bottle. Does it work?
No, you don't get any ethereal essence inside your bottle. The bottle kind of passes through pretty much without effect.
Oh. I recork the bottle. So it's a shot. Well, Rail, I'm just amazed.
They're people, not something
I'm
you can
sorry.
put in a bottle. They're people.
Everything you can put in a bottle, I'll show you some tricks. But what do you mean the people? The ghosts.
They're people.
But are they alive or dead?
They're sailors. They're working.
No, you didn't answer the question, sir. Are they alive or dead? Like, if I were to banish an undead thing, would it go away?
I don't really like to speak in those kind of terms. What makes you alive?
Mostly my pulse. My definition, right? I'm not undead. I'm not a walking corpse or a specter or ghost. That's pretty scientific in the wizarding community. Maybe the rules are looser in the warlock world where everything's on the table, but
there's lots of different life out there, and it can't be defined by one thing.
Can I inspect one of these ghosts? I want to see if it's a ghost.
How would you go about inspecting it?
Let's see. I could cast Identify on it or Detect Magic on it. If you said touch a creature, I'm going to say Identify, because if I touch a creature throughout the casting, I can learn what spells, if any, are affecting it. So I would think that would at least tell me if it's not fucking alive.
Are you casting with a spell slot or is it a ritual?
A ritual. It'll take 10 minutes.
Takes 10 minutes. So you kind of like sit down and you produce your different components, your spell book. Over the course of 10 minutes, you reach out, you touch one of these things, and there is a spell affecting it. The spell name is Loan from the Locker. It is a spell that is from the Necromancy School.
And I look back at Rail with a sense of understanding. Oh, holy shit. That's cool. And then I want to go talk to Perry when you were done responding. But I'm good. I'm like so in on this.
Okay. All right.
And so I approach the captain. Captain.
Call me Barragan. Or Parry.
Okay, Parry. Did you know that guy can summon,
Yes, I did know.
That's pretty amazing, right?
It's amazing.
Okay, do you need a hug?
No.
Are you sure, dear?
Yeah, no.
Oh,
I did.
You thought about it, but, youth can be very hard. I understand. Sorry. I feel like I should be useful here. I didn't notice, you had a surgeon on board, and I think I could help.
Certainly not. Do you have a hand for healing?
Well, I've never lost anyone.
Well, count yourself lucky. Do you have... Give me your resume, as it were. If you're going to sell yourself to a position on this ship, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Tell me your stats, my dude.
Yeah, sure. Makes sense. I'm very smart. I'm good with magic. I can be persuasive at times, but importantly enough, in the idea that I would be an excellent surgeon is, how some surgeons are like, oh, I have a mortality rate of 2% or 3%, or I've lost half the people on my table. I can tell you, no one has ever died under my care.
Interesting. Does Garrett have any visible, open wounds on him, perchance?
No?
No? Okay. I was going to say something cool, but... Well, we could use a bosun or a quartermaster, but... Surgeon?
I'm not very strong, and I'm not sure what a quartermaster does at all.
That's fine, I'll go on. Congratulations, you're the new surgeon of the Fates Goddess.
Oh, excellent. Dear, couldn't you just have some of these ghosts help you with these tasks?
They're not overly communicative. I can't
Have you tried talking to them? They're not bad.
I have actually tried talking to them. I imagine you spoke with Braille.
Well, yes.
The sailors are not. They don't like to talk back.
Oh, I suppose that's how you talk to them. I mean, the difference is I think I'm really excited about them. I think they're awesome. I said they exist, and you got real heebie-jeebies. You ever thought you'd bring in some negativity to the table, Captain?
Call me that. Perhaps.
Well, you have the hat. It just seems respectful.
You can call me Paragon or Parry. I've never stood on formality too much.
Okay.
I have tried speaking to them. I don't know what you expect. They're ghosts of dead sailors.
Well, maybe not an important time to split hairs, as it were. All right, I'll make sure no one else dies.
Delmore, please, for me.
No
perception
no.
check.
Sure will. He's dead.
No.
Dead.
I do need you to roll a perception check as Delmore.
What?
That's Delmore.
It's 14.
Horrors unseen.
Oh, no.
If you could roll a perception check for me, please, as Garrett.
It's like saying
You just want me to use the same roll?
Yeah, that'd be great. Just apply the appropriate
okay.
modifier.
Yeah, so that's a 19.
Okay, one thing that you will note as you're speaking to Peregrine, every time one of these spectral beings passes Peregrine, they nod.
I look at Perry. You know, all of these ghosts look at you and nod, right?
Among other things, yes, I have noticed.
Hey, you haven't by chance ever gone into Davy Jones' locker, huh?
No, I don't think anyone goes there and comes back.
You know what? I'm not a sea traveler. You seem to be, maybe you know more about that, but
A little bit,
looks
perhaps.
around the ship. I'm thinking you might be wrong on that one.
Well, there are loans you can take out, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, if you need anything from me, I'll be making sure there's no more of these ghosts coming around.
Peregrine, real quick, can you give me a rundown? How are we looking on officers?
We have no quartermaster. We have no bosun.
No bosun.
We do have...
Okay, so you're going to need to assign...
I know. We do have a first mate.
Uh-huh.
We do have
Do you have
a
a surgeon?
navigator/sailing master, which is exciting. No carpenter or master gunner. No riggers, although I suppose Oslo could learn how to do that.
Well, once again, we're going off the officer list on the ship character sheets. You don't know.
Oh, well, now it's going off of my vague knowledge of maritime history. Yeah, we need a quartermaster, we need a bosun. Or I can do all of it.
Barnabas is the
No,
bosun.
he's the sailing master.
Reaching?
Tap could be
I
the
don't think
bosun.
he is a sailing master. I don't think that's one of the roles. Can you confirm, Devin, as
No.
keeper of the sheet?
Correct. Yes, he's the bosun.
Oh,
He's the bosun.
Well, whack. Well, Tap, congratulations.
You're the new quartermaster.
What is it, Captain?
I'm sure you're wondering why I've called you here today.
I have some ideas. You want me to load the cannons?
I want you to load the ship.
With a gunpowder?
And food, and water, and medical supplies.
It's going to be a weird explosion.
So, all of us aboard the Fates Compass know you have a certain proclivity towards cannons.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, deep under there, you have Yes, deep under that, but yet you have a certain desire to serve the ship in another capacity.
I see. And he reaches his hand out for you to place the captain's hat in.
I think you could be an excellent quartermaster.
Oh.
It's better than 1/5 master.
You-
Not quite as good as half master, but very good.
You want me to count beans?
I want you to make sure every sailor aboard this ship is well fed, well hydrated, and ready for battle.
I like one of those things.
You could be all of those things. Maybe you'll learn to like counting beans.
Does it come with a raise?
What is your current rate? What are we currently paying you?
7 gold pieces a month.
Yep. Can't confirm.
Okay, cool. I, soft human brain Ray, couldn't remember. 7 gold pieces, you say?
That's right.
I could bump you to 7 gold and 5 silver a month.
7 gold. And you buy my drinks whenever I'm on shore leave.
Absolutely can do.
Dear.
That is fair.
He spits in his palm.
I'll spit in my palm and shake his hand.
All right. And he heads out. He's going to do what no quartermaster on the ship has ever done before, which is use the quartermaster's special ability to try to gather food en route of the ship to try to cut down on the food costs.
I did that with fish.
You did that one time in a tavern for money.
Okay.
Not your special
Thank you
ship.
for the experience.
But tell me I didn't do it.
And so he casts a net. Be advised, I'm just going
It's a
to
dumb level spell.
It's a 20th level spell. He's going to roll, and hey, congratulations! He knocks 12 gold off of your monthly operating costs for this month.
Nice.
Take note, International Bank of Tiny Lizards.
Thank you, National
Additionally,
Bank.
as he pulls up this net, Captain.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. There's something in here.
I imagine I'm at the helm at the moment, so I'm going to nod at a ghost sailor and then for them to take the helm, and then I'm going to go join him.
Yeah, so
What is it?
in the ship, he's kind of like scattered some different sea life away, and standing on the deck of the ship within this net is a golden egg about the size of 2 fists, as well as a small wooden box.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, I apologize. It's upon first glance, it looks like some sort of mineral, like a stone, maybe coal. Yes.
That's not where coal
Oh,
goes.
instead of a box?
You've thrown me, the real life geologist, a very cool piece of bait. Interesting.
Ooh, shiny, and I'll pick it up.
That egg looks tasty.
I was just reaching for it. We both grab it at the same time, and I glare at you.
No, that is not how this works. What are your dex modifiers?
Oh, very bad.
Give me just a moment here.
A +0 for your
Yeah,
dial.
you're a bard, so it's probably high because you're handsy.
Prior better than +0.
It is, yeah, it's gonna be better. But give me a second. I was looking at
Almost certainly.
and almost there. Yeah, view. Okay, cool.
David, hey, thanks for just not.
I had it up, bro, but I was looking at the
Appreciate you.
freaking Ghost of Saltmarsh thing for +4.
The
It's
rolls.
+1. Oh no, I was looking at Garrett, not Bear.
Happens a lot. People confuse us.
Spoilers.
Easy to.
The old
yeah,
Gare Bear
easy
mix
to
up.
+2.
have it solved. Yep.
So You do reach it first, Barrett, and as you come in contact with it, your hand becomes very, very cold. And you look, and your entire hand, like down to your wrist, it's not like hard to the touch or anything, but it has turned a golden hue.
Oh my, what is this?
Do I see that happen?
Yes.
I'm gonna slap his forearm to try and get him to grab it. Drop it. Try to get him to drop it.
I'll allow it.
Finn, you'll allow it? Yeah. So you drop it to the deck.
What happens to my hand once I've dropped it?
It is still golden.
Oh man, I'm worth much more, but I don't know that this is going to be good for the old loot game.
As you touch and you roll your fingers across your palm, it's still flesh. It's still skin. It's not hard metal. It just has taken on this golden appearance.
I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells like whatever you touched last.
And
Now your
taste.
nostrils are golden.
Taste.
It tastes like whatever you touched last.
Let's play a game called What Was I Doing Down under the Ship?
My finger tastes like tap.
Captain, tell me what this tastes like.
2 months ago.
Tastes like Hap's insides.
What happens in Hap stays in Hap.
Nope. What happens?
What's all this commotion about?
Hap doesn't speak.
I just picked up the egg in my hand, turned this beautiful golden color.
Oh, we should probably cut it off then, just to be safe.
Just to see, I'm gonna put my hand against his forearm and do 1 point of lay on hands.
Nothing happens.
Oh, thank you, Captain. I appreciate that.
You smell a salty sea breeze, which you smell all the time because you're on the sea.
I want to inspect the egg without touching it further.
Roll an investigation.
It's a 10.
Just looking at it, it looks like a big old honking golden egg.
Well, what we have here is definitely an egg of some sort.
You say egg.
Your keen skills of observation will one day make you a great detective. Garrett!
What do you think it is?
I was going to ask the person I know can cast magic. And other things that nature. Garrett!
Okay. But so question, Barrett, real quick. You touched that and your hand turned gold, right?
That is the order of events.
Looks at his left hand, looks at his right hand. No, left it is. And then I'm going to cast Identify and touch the golden egg with my left hand.
Yeah, so you... would you like to, Dwayne, I'll because you're the caster of this, only you know this information, would you like to get the headphones off them?
Oh, please.
Headphones off, everybody. What you have is an egg of bonding. So this is a very special magical artifact. Whoever touches this egg will become bonded to it, and it will evaluate them. It will be connected to them, and all the actions and deeds that they do throughout the period of incubation will affect what hatches from the egg.
Like, just period? I don't have any idea what it could be. Like a colored dragon, or
it could be anything based on the actions of who it's bonded to.
And it bonds to the first thing it touches.
Yes, you'll note that when you touch it with your left hand does not become golden.
Perfect. Then that solves what I need. Okay. Awesome. And while we're here, Shane, and you correct me if I'm wrong, could I do the exact same thing with the coal box?
Yeah, you can do it with the coal box. Yeah, it is. That is the Thorn of Day, and what that does is you know this because you know it from the spell, but if you were to investigate that, you would see they would open up. There would be 2 diamonds within. It's actually a music box with a small dancing figure. It casts sleep as a 4th level spell centered on whoever opens the box. Does not pick particularly hostile or it's just it goes from the lowest remaining hit points centered on whoever opens it.
Do I know if it's a reusable item?
Yes, it has no limited charges. It is once per day.
Neato.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm ready
Headphones
for
on?
this situation. Yep.
Headphones on? Headphones on. Headphones on, sir! Sir, headphones on. Headphones on. Welcome back.
Well, good news. Well, good news. Good news. We'll start with the good news. That box.
Start with the bad news.
Well,
Good news makes up for the bad news.
That box. I pick it up. I'll take that, and then I set that down next to me.
Wait, I thought it was cool.
Nobody open it.
Was that the good news?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that's the good news. I'll take the box and keep it safe. It's fine.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
open it.
Okay. What? Yeah. Bad news, please.
No, hold on. There's still more good news. Good news. That egg is very powerful.
So now I'm very powerful. Yes.
Well, hold on. The bad news to that bit is so this egg is I would love to tell you what's inside. But that would mean I would know what's inside you. Barrett. And here's the problem with this particular wizard trick. Basically, whatever you do, your actions, your words, your songs, your demeanor towards people, and your overall longevity of your life determines what comes out of that egg. So if you're evil, it's probably a demon or a fiend. If you're good and regal, it could be like a deity of some kind. It could be a dragon. It could be anything. It could be another egg, for all we know. But it's incubating.
Hold on. Are you telling me that inside? What would I have to do? How would I have to behave in order for an egg to come out of an egg?
Well,
that doesn't even make any sense.
Well, sometimes if you put an execute and a ditto in the daycare center, they make an egg. And then out of that egg hatches 6 eggs.
I'm not sure how you would act to be an egg. I doubt you're going to do that. I think you're going to get something strange. But don't be a dick, sir.
That's true. Everyone loves me. Isn't that right, Captain?
Well.
Alright.
Gary, we've worked on more than one job together. People love me.
Well, you love everyone.
There's going to be a sweet baby dragon that comes out of there, and I'm going to be its papa.
Did Garrett's arm also turn gold when he touched it?
Literally his hand down to his wrist.
No. Barrett did. Garrett's
I get this. This is very
so
dumb,
fucking
Garrett.
difficult. I hate it.
No.
You know what? Everyone, just call me Sky Song from now. I get we work together. The whole Gare Bear thing. It's very confusing. So call me Sky Song. Call me Sky. Call me. Look at me. Call me Sky Song. Call him Gary.
Gary.
Please don't call me Gary. Anyways. So it's bonded to our friend Sky Song here, and that's that. That's a thing. It's happened. So you can sit on the egg. It might make it go faster. Probably not. But whatever actions you... Whatever action, that's probably... And what? So there's like a good ledger and a bad ledger, and like you're in the red, you're in the green, or you're in the black, right? You're probably heading to the red sitting on the egg.
Motherly instincts. Anybody would sit on the egg.
Well, then you might break it.
Did you say a deity can come out of that?
I mean, anything could come out of it. Probably not a deity, but as soon as you say it's not a deity, then maybe it's going to be super pious or super evil and a deity comes out. It could be anything.
Horrifying. We should throw it back.
No, that's my... I'm in charge of this egg.
That's his child now.
I own this. I brought this thing into the world. I will take care of it.
Tap brought us into this world, actually.
You just don't children? Well, he should touch it first.
I ain't Pappy.
Classic.
Ain't nobody's daddy.
None of you guys even lay eggs.
That's true.
Tap
Do
looks
you?
you deep in your eyes and goes, "You don't know that."
I didn't care for that at all.
Bit of a presupposition on your part, tiny dragon.
No.
I'm literally a reptile.
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question. Do you lay eggs?
I'm literally a reptile.
Yeah, you don't know either. Mm-hmm. Have you laid an egg?
Have you ever done it?
Have you laid an egg?
This is very personal.
No.
question.
You don't know.
You may not. Yeah, okay. It's
Yeah, well,
makes
all right,
sense.
I'm going back to the. Nope, I'm going back
You
upstairs.
offended the tiny dragon. How dare you?
Well,
Okay,
no one offended her.
Bird,
We're
take
just
care of it. Damn it.
okay.
All right. Well, I'll just keep
just
this in my
ask
bag for now. We'll I'll keep it safe in there.
What was the other item pulled up? Was it a small chest or was it a piece of coal?
To
It was a
your
rock box
perception,
for-
it was like a piece of coal, and for sight, if you will.
Thank you. I was going to ask
You're
if it was
welcome.
anesthetic or gratuitous. Can I pick it up?
It is.
No. Nope. Still in my
I
hands.
thought that was a box.
Well, that's what I'm calling it.
Is it made of a box? I mean, is it a box made of anthracite or?
You don't know.
Yes. You don't know.
But there was a golden egg and a second object. Is
Yes.
the second
Yep, I
object
have that
a
object in
box
my hands.
or a piece of coal?
To
It's
your
a piece of coal.
perception, it
Yep.
was a large piece of anthracite.
Huh. Well,
Yeah.
That you saw Garrett pick up and say, "Oh, good news! I'll take care of this. Don't worry about that. Don't open it."
how do you open a piece of coal?
Well, it's a wizard thing, and I put it in my bag. Don't worry about it.
We are going to have to talk about discipline on the ship.
Yeah, you see that bird is it's out of line.
He's not wrong.
There is
Give
a
it to the
reason we
bird.
have a bird on the ship.
Get rid of it.
Hey, how far up is the bird from me?
I don't know. 30 feet.
Oh, good. Okay, just so I know.
Smite the bird!
Oh no, dear. I have other spells.
Dwayne is actually a homebrew subclass, so everybody's tracking. The only spell he knows is Destroy Bird.
How can Oslo take this subclass?
Maximum effective range,
Absolutely.
1,000 feet.
You absolutely do not meet the prerequisites.
Damn it.
I will note for the purposes of the spell, Peregrine, you are a bird.
Two birds, actually.
You're two birds. It's actually double effective on you because you're two birds.
Yeah. Anything
Two
named bird and classifies as a bird, it works.
Actually, it's
so-
double effective on Lark as well because Lark is a falcon named after a bird.
Yeah, that's
Double bird.
Double bird.
Oh, I forgot my
100% smites
decisions.
it. There's no reanimation of that thing. It's just dead,
It's just in the abyss.
obliterated, turned to dust. Yep.
I really don't like it. Well, Tap. As you were.
Keep
good job on
fishing. Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
I'm sure young Hap likes having this much canvas to work with, as it were.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be some real nice,
As you were.
as I was.
Hey, Tap, you know that you're not supposed to eat canvas. It's fish we want to eat, right?
He looks you directly in your eyes. You don't know that.
High in fiber.
That's fair.
What day was that on? Was that the first day? Was that the day we left that he got all those fish?
Oh, we'll say you've been at sea for a couple days.
Oh, a thing to note. Next time Perry does her morning prayer, there's 2 more names on the list.
What are they?
Garrett and Barrett.
Garrett and Barrett?
You will soon join the locker.
Finnegan Moorish and Emmerich Dillon.
Understood.
I will repeat this prayer every day until I forgive myself.
Understood.
So we're gonna be on this ship for some time. One of these mornings, I want to follow her and catch her doing her prayer.
It's very early. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it in the privy anymore. I did specify that.
Yeah. You catch her.
What you doing? It's kind of early for whatever this is.
Yes, it's very early. What are you doing up?
Up's a strong word. I haven't went to sleep yet.
Why? It's very late. Or very early.
Yeah, but have you ever noticed the ghosts are around more at night?
There's actually a brief period, just so everybody's tracking, there's actually a brief period during the night where there are no ghosts.
Rail does need to sleep.
Rail has to sleep eventually.
Sorry.
He leaves about 4
That's
hours
when
a night.
Rail's ghosts are gone?
Oh, you got your own ghost, is what you're saying.
That's where the skeleton is like
Ghosty in a bottle.
And you guys, as a crew, are maintaining 24-hour operations because you are trying to get, some sense of speed. And additionally, because you do have 2 prisoners working on the ship, somebody has to supervise them at all times.
How far to Rhombius, time-wise?
To get to the Spears of Jones, it's going to take you... That's a pretty fast ship. We'll say a month plus.
Okay.
I'm looking at this map you just drew, and based on the legend I don't have, that adds up.
Yeah.
I would say I would probably work out my sleep schedule so that I'm awake when the ghosts are not. Partly because I'm the captain now and I have to steal the ship, partly because of the weird conversation I had with Rail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you come and find me when I took a brief second to do a prayer and there's no ghosts.
I'm going to be up same time that captain is.
What? Okay.
I mean, not in the mornings. I mean, just in general, during the day. That's when I will be up. Not I hear our feet hit the ground. I'm up too.
I hear the clanking of armor. It's time to awaken.
So, you tell me, Paragon, when you're asleep, who's in charge of the ship?
If Barnabas is awake, Barnabas is in charge of the ship.
Too easy. Barnabas has a counter schedule to you, and when you're asleep, he is in command of the ship.
I'm also making first mate stay awake with Barnabas when I'm not awake, so he can learn how to ride a boat.
Ride a boat.
Sail a boat. Oof.
I ride a boat.
Ride a boat, and let's go.
All right, gotcha. I'll do that then. Fine, Captain.
Garrett,
Yes.
you started this conversation.
I just thought what you were doing was weird. What you doing?
I am praying.
Oh, yeah, to who?
I'm gonna show him the very obvious branding of the holy symbol of Iona that's on my priest pack that I always wear. Does he recognize it?
Probably not. I mean, it's possible from his studies,
Roll religion.
but 13.
It's actually a pretty common symbol in the Sapphire Seas, so that's sufficient. You would recognize that as you don't know much about it, but that's Iona's symbol.
Oh, Iona, huh? Neat.
Yes. We owe him a lot.
So you pray to him and he grants you favors. Kind of like a warlock, huh?
Not quite.
Well, they're kind of the same if you think about it.
I certainly pray to him. I don't want him to sink this ship.
Mhm.
If we
Well,
keep him happy,
hold on.
he'll
Not
keep
all
us-
warlocks want chaos and wanton.
Warlock? Yes.
Paladin, and you think they all be pals, but they're not.
I'm not. I don't. You're very antagonistic, so.
Well, to be fair, I haven't slept, so there's that.
Well, that's your fault. Go to sleep. I don't know much about warlocks.
Oh. Well, I mean, they're a lot like paladins. Well, they're a lot like clerics, honestly. You pray to a god, they serve a god. I guess serve is better. You both serve gods or powerful entities. Kind of the same thing.
And your point?
Like if Iono told you to, like, murder people, you'd probably do it, right?
It depends on the person.
But I'm just saying, statistically, there's a higher chance you would do it if Iono asked you to, yeah?
It depends on what I knew would happen to me if I didn't.
Yeah, so you're basically the same thing. Maybe you should talk to a warlock. They're really similar.
Right. I'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, sorry. Continue your prayer. I apologize. I didn't mean to, like, I just saw you bowing and that seemed strange. And have a good night, Captain. My bust.
You as well. Sleep well. Good night. Take your leave.
Departs.
Awkward. Awkward, you might say.
Awkward. Oh my god.
Awkward.
This fucking bird.
Awkward.
Scream. Awkward. Well, it was real
Business
early in the morning.
Business.
Business.
And now we're at the spears?
We can be.
Oslo is up in her side of the crow's nest with the tiny little abacus in her little notebook, writing down draconic numbers with the money that. Yes, the Bank of Oslo is like catching up on everything, and also shooting very angry glances at her new roommate.
Just real quick, Savannah, are you keeping track of everyone's personal gold or just ship gold?
Right now, I have added what we got from the Ram to the ship gold because we didn't talk about distributing it at the moment. After costs of this journey, I'll be happy to distribute it. But as of right now,
some of it was
put
distributed
to
Delmore and Finnegan.
Yeah, Delmore lost his gold because he kept his personal gold. We discussed that off air.
I did not have personal gold written down here.
Yeah, because Delmore deposited
gold.
a certain amount to the ship and then kept more on his persons.
Well,
Right.
Specifically from your transaction with the explosives. Okay,
Yes.
we'll address that
Right,
later.
exactly. We took care of the explosives money.
Have you got something for me there, Special Child?
Yes. So, last interaction I'd like to have with the captain. I imagine if it's during the day, are you steering ship or am I steering ship? I guess what are you doing normally, Captain?
Either steering the ship or teaching you how to steer the ship? Steer the ship.
Steal the ship. During one of the times we're there, Captain, that disc that you have that Ramel gave to you.
Yes.
May I look at it?
No.
Okay, well that's good for conversation. A little uptight, I guess.
I have a certain duty to the ship, and no.
But don't you think we're in this thing together? Or?
I don't know you.
Not yet, you don't. We've been here quite a while. You've learned some things about me.
Yes, I know you have a beautiful tenor, and that's about all I know.
Well, don't you think that if we're going to go into this giant, whatever this situation is, that we should be able to trust one another?
I trust you, not with the disc.
I just want to see the thing. I mean, like, for Pete's sake, I'm going to be a dad. I think I can handle holding this. I'm just very interested in how it works. Isn't it strange that this disc, this thing, is a thing that gets us through the infamous spears, mountains things?
I will show you it. You are not to touch. Understood?
That's fine. That last thing I touched turned me a different color.
Well, could happen again. I'm going to reach into my priest pack and pull out the disc and hold it at arm's length. from Barrett.
Yeah, I just want to, I guess, see what I know about it.
You don't particularly know anything about it. You can investigate it.
Yes, I would like. Yeah, I would like to investigate. $16.
It is a silver disc inlaid. You'll see a number of symbols that they don't mean anything to you. In the very dead center, there is one singular, very pristine pearl.
Well, that's quite pretty. Looks. I wonder if you could take that out. I reach over, even though I told her I wouldn't touch it.
I'm going to yank it away.
Sorry. I love beautiful things. I get caught in front of a mirror for a long time. It's a habit. I
We
apologize.
don't have any on the ship.
Yes, but we have a lot of ocean. I can stare into that, see my reflection. Joke's on you, Captain.
Well, clever. I'm going to put the disc away.
Anyways, thank you, Captain. Ramel wouldn't let me look at it either. He trusts me, but for some reason this thing is very important to him. But I guess because if it gets us past the mountains into Rhombus, then it's going to be important.
How long have you known the Ram?
I've worked for him for a number of years now. I seem like I'm a little inept, but I'm actually very adept at what I do. It's part of the act, gathering information. And I think it's part of why the resistance the rebels have been so successful. Excuse me.
Successful. That was a bardism right there.
He's already becoming a bard.
One night.
I will not be your typical bard. I apologize. There was an old life I lived. Part of why the rebels are so successful against the Alliance.
Interesting. Well, good to know. Never mind.
Speak your mind, Captain. This is your ship.
Don't call me that.
We had an agreement.
Can you teach me Elvish? Just a little bit.
What would you like to know? I could, yeah, absolutely. That's not a problem. We've got plenty of time.
Okay. We don't have to RP that whole thing, but as I'm teaching him how to sail, I'd like to learn a couple words in Elvish.
Understood. It'll take time.
She wants to learn, don't call me Captain.
When you gain proficiency.
Thank you.
Anything else? Business. Oh, yes!
So I want to climb up to the crow's nest where Oslo lives.
Squawk.
Yeah, you hear like at this point I think Oslo is actually having conversations with the bird. Like, don't fucking look at me like that.
Are you talking to that thing?
What?
Are you talking
What
to
do you
that?
want?
Okay.
What's the password?
I don't know. I didn't realize there was a password.
Alright, then you stay there. What do you want?
Well, I wanted to talk to you, tiny dragon. Can I get off the ladder, please, and up into the?
You didn't know the password, so.
I didn't. Hold on, and I like rummage around in my bag. Can I trade food for passage?
That's acceptable.
Okay.
What do you hand her?
It'd be like stale bread.
Yep, she'll
Okay.
like snatch it from your hand and then duck back in and start nibbling on it.
I'm like careful not to lose my grip as she does that, and I climb up. Oh, look at all these wonderful trinkets up here.
Down. Gotcha.
Calm yourself. What are you, Oslo?
What? Oh, I'm a kobold.
And you're sure you're not a dragon? You're hoarding shiny things. You hate foul.
If you want to call me a dragon, I am not going to stop you.
Would you like to be a dragon, Oslo?
She hard stops and slowly looks at you. What kind of shit are you on? Is that a thing?
Well, yes. Yes.
How?
And I like wiggle my fingers and make like sparks of magic.
We're mostly magic.
DM looking at my spell sheet.
Yeah. Oh, some presentation on here. You got friends, mage hand, and told dead, motherfucker.
Hey, I can still cast like remnants of ice knife. I don't need my spell slots today.
Yes, you do burn a spell slot if you cast ice knife.
I said I don't need my spell slots today. I got like 30 more fucking days on this boat. I can use these bitches every day.
I'm just saying, you don't get to just make sparks. That's a whole spell. That's a whole cantrip.
I use ice knife to make ice sparkles when I say it's magic.
Understood.
And then I say,
but honestly, I'm still working on the details of making you an entire dragon. However, if you want to, metaphorically be a dragon, I can totally let you do that.
What does that mean?
Hey, can you just look up into the air and open your mouth? It's for safety.
She absolutely does it.
I then cast Dragon's Breath on her with fire as the element type.
You are now
You
able
can now
to,
breathe fire for a
as an
minute.
action, breathe a cone of fire, a 15-foot cone of fire.
She absolutely points it at Lark.
Yes! Oh, yes! Bird for dinner.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
13 is your DC.
Natural 1.
Oh! Hold on.
I am full of rage.
Roll 2d6. Oslo?
That's 3d6 is the spell
Yeah,
damage.
one of those is a max 6 because I critically failed.
Oh, nice!
So roll 2d6.
8.
That is
Dead.
14 points of fire damage. It not only exceeds their maximum HP, that is death. That is a dead bird. That is a kobold fried chicken.
Time to approach, Captain.
Please describe to me.
Oh,
KFC, KFC.
I'm so mad at you right now.
It's dead. I don't know what there's a fucking there's a scorch mark, and also the crow's nest is a little on fire.
That kind of bird is named after me, and the bird itself is named after my dead brother. Good job, Oslo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is a spreading fire on the crow's nest. Let's address that first.
I mean, I try to put that out for sure. I could just cast like ice knife on it.
Yeah, sure. You take another spell slot to get some ice
Sure.
in there.
Yeah.
And you do put out the flames.
aim up!
And for 1 minute,
Oh my god! She just like, like you could pick
you
her
just
up and, like,
take
point her at
that
shit.
kobold picture from the Discord and just add a gout of flame.
That's that's our new weapon. We
If you just
cast
cast
Dragon's Breath on
Breath-
her, hand you to Perry. Perry aims you.
You just
I can
fucking
still cast other
you
spells.
You just mooshu her.
Yeah!
yes.
Oh.
How was it?
That was awesome! Hey, where'd the bird go?
Oh, you, cooked isn't the right word. You killed it.
Wait, where'd it go? But
Oh,
is it like gone?
well,
DM.
Yeah, forever.
No. Is
No,
it like,
I mean, like,
is it
is there a
cooked in
charred
ashes?
corpse?
No, like
Or-
it was a blast of dragon's flame.
yeah, you goosed that thing. It's gone. Ashes, it's incineration.
There was a scorch
Glad
mark
he
where
wasn't
it
my
used
patient.
to be.
Okay, that's what mostly I was asking. Like, is this cartoon-esque, like, the scorched bird
It's got a
sitting on the
nuclear
fucking
shadow,
thing, or is
really?
it-
Yeah, that's pretty much
Shadow,
it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna remember him for a minute until it rains.
Well, that means I get my place back to myself.
Yeah.
She starts like wiping off the line and like moving all of her shit back.
So, like, we're cool, right? You're not gonna aim at me next time, are you?
If you give me a heads up, I'll make sure not to.
Well, I tried to tell you heads up and you aimed at the bird, so I guess next time I'll be more specific. Yeah.
But was that an accident?
I'm not
It was
sure.
an accident when you said, I aim at the bird.
It's pretty condemning.
Okay, well, to be clear, in case we need to do this again, I'm going to tell you to be a dragon before I cast it on you, so you know what's coming, champ.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm
we're
going to
cool.
climb down.
Hey, everyone up there! I have a question for you.
No reason.
How does this song? I saw what happened up there, and I have this song. Thought of it as things were happening.
Oh yeah.
Squawkety squawk, the birds call. From the sky, the phoenix falls. A dragon flies above its prey. We're having Kobold fried chicken this day.
That's actually not bad, but there's nothing left. It's all ashes.
I'll go work on it.
Okay, thanks.
I like it.
It is worth noting, Devin, as manager of the ship sheet, you crew morale you can increase by 2. 1 for the increased food from half that I never addressed, and the additional one, an additional point of morale for having a bard aboard the ship. Just increases that morale by a total of 2.
Bought it?
Business. Anyone have
Can I make a
business?
potion of healing? For 25 gold?
You can, yes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna knock that off and add it to my list. Gracias.
Did Perry see the gout of fire at the top?
I think I was probably asleep while that happened.
Yeah, because that would have been during the day. I'm 100% not on the Perry's thing.
So
I
how
did
long
that
does it
that one
take me to notice that my last loving gift to Finnegan Moorish was destroyed?
Just take
A
everything.
living, breathing being
To be
named
fair,
after myself and my dead brother.
It's too quiet up in that crow's nest. You would notice pretty immediately.
you wouldn't see the scorch mark until you climbed up, though.
Right, but you would just be like, why is Oslo not fighting with that bird? It's usually so
And
noisy
they're
up
finally
there.
getting along.
Oh, nice.
That's good to hear.
They're getting along. Oh.
Yeah, they're getting along. I love it.
Don't
Oh,
investigate
no.
any further.
I'll never find it. It's interesting.
And because they work opposite schedules, Garrett would never be like talking about it. But he would be like, "Rail, like that bird ashes."
You do hear the song a few times. It's kind of really caught
Doesn't
on
make
with,
edits
with
to
like
it.
tab.
It's catchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, all right, that's funny.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
At any point, does a small ghost bird show up on the ship?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Not a
That is not
secret.
how this works.
I don't know. I'm not a ghostologist.
No.
I am.
I am, and I'm telling you.
It probably doesn't strike me as odd for a couple of days. They're like, oh, that got taken along.
We're docking at the new place. I haven't heard that bird in a while.
Oh, it flew off.
Oslo whistles walking by.
It's gone.
Whistling little gouts of flame. Do we have any business to do? Business to do. Any scenes on the ship? Anybody want to talk to a PC or an NPC or anything else before we get there?
As an aside, we don't have to go super into this. Perry is praying more often than she has been, and sort of trying to see what she can do magic-wise when everyone else is asleep.
Yeah, what are you trying? Anything you trying to do specifically, or?
Should I
Well,
learn
I know
Hexblade?
I know I smited once.
You did smite.
I did smite. I think I at some point get some empty barrels or empty crates up by where I am, and I
Girl, we gotta
tied
pay
the
for
helm in
those.
place. What?
Nothing.
I probably tied the helm in place so we're not steering off in the middle of nowhere, and then whip out my glaive and
Very sexual.
try a little smite.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's very easily. You smite the fuck out of a barrel.
Smite the fuck out of the barrel.
I don't know. You don't have to answer anything. What do you want me to do? I've lost a whole crew, actually, in your name, and 2 more companions. And I can do this now, and I'm going to punctuate that by whacking my glaive down into this already pile of rubble and cast thunderous smite.
Wake up the entire ship.
For a brief moment, yes. Just this. My hair is blown back by this rush of sea air. There's the crackling of thunder,
The crashing of a wave.
crashing. I'm gonna plant my glaive into the deck of the ship and lean against it.
Small leak
That's
begins
not-
to form. Oh, kidding.
No, no, it doesn't. I know a thing or two about boats. the air starts coming out.
You popped
It's
it.
inflatable the entire time.
I popped it. I drive my glaive and I lean against it. It has to be something more than just hitting really hard, right? There's a reason you let me lose my whole family. Would you be a little more vocal about it? Hear yourself crying with that. Wait a long time for an answer. No? That's fine. I'll be here when you call me. Or choke me. Whatever comes first. I'm gonna go back to steering the ship.
Understood. Anybody got anything else they
I
want to do? Don't wait for my song. Anybody got anything else to do? Okay, great. So we are going to just the remainder of the month as you have journeyed. You spot the spears in the distance. They are these huge mountains made of coral that jut from the sea.
Land? Question mark? Coral?
No, dear, that's
Coral?
Exclamation mark.
those lads and ladies and lords and dead figures. Those are coral mountains. If we crash into them, there's no coming back. We need to be read my lips, very careful.
Yes. That is the danger presented by the spears of chance.
Perhaps the disc will help us get where we need to go. I did it full Finnegan. Never go full Finnegan.
Oh no!
Perhaps the disc will help us to find our way.
Oh. We have to go to the top of the tallest mountain.
He said it was north.
So you guys can see now that you're actually looking at the mountain range. To the north is where you will see the tallest peak. And he didn't say go to the top of it. He just said go to the tallest. That would be absurd to sail your ship up a mountain.
Would it?
We have legs.
You park it and you walk to the top and you pay your toll with the thing.
Yeah.
You walk right down. You,
Exactly.
you
$30
put your parking
International
ticket on
Park.
your boat.
There's a ferry that brings the ship around.
Yeah. It's got a little tugboat. I think I can.
So you guys make the journey around this mountain range, getting in a good space so that you don't capsize, and you come to the tallest peak.
Is there any indication of where I put this fancy metal disc?
You're not like up against it. You're not like, and I am
raise it
right.
high like it's morphin time.
It's
Come
more
on.
fantastic.
2 hands above you.
Is there like a shrine built into the side of this mountain? Is there a path?
It is a mountain.
Helpful.
Do I have any secret information from Rabbi?
No.
I thought it would be important here. That'd be cool.
I guess.
I'm just saying he didn't. You already said he didn't trust you with it, so why would he tell you secrets about it?
Because
I'm going with. I'm yes-anding you right now.
Aren't we supposed to show this disc to the mountain, Captain?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. I'm going to pull it out of my priest bag and mountains? Hold it up.
As you hold it up, it begins to pull from you.
Oh.
You release it,
Let go.
and it begins to float. And it begins to lightly shine. And begins to spin. And then you hear it. Song. Familiar. Mysterious. Haunting. A woman singing in a language that none of you understand. It's sad. Powerful. And this light begins to shine from this disc that's spinning. And it begins to expand and grow larger and larger and larger until the light encompasses your entire ship. And then you begin to sink. And that's where we'll end this episode.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
good job, Captain.
Are you wearing your armor?
Oh yeah,
Are you wearing your armor?
Oh, got him.
Oh, I finally get to meet my boy again. Hello, Iona. It's me, your girl.
I feel like you could, like, people ask, like, hey, what are you doing? You're like, are you praying? You're like, I don't know. That's your answer. And you're not lying. I don't know.
What are you
I
doing?
don't know.
Mind my fucking business. You should try it.
Damn.
Oh, yikes, Aroni.
Speaking of exercise, today's episode, as we roll for humanity, we're going to be doing Relay for Life. Relay for Life is a way for you to get some good physical exercise in, as well as you're going to be supporting efforts for people to research cancer, to get rid of cancer, but you're also maybe supporting someone, maybe you have family who have cancer, a way of supporting them and funding them if they have bills they can't pay for, terrible circumstances. So what you're doing is paying money, but we are donating to Relay for Life, and I'm going to roll for them now, D20, and whatever we roll, we'll be going to them. That is a $19. We will include the link in the show notes for you to go and donate as well if you feel so inclined. We encourage you with Roll for Humanity, anytime you play, to roll a D20, make it a D10, make it a D8, whatever, and donate to some charity that you love whenever you get a chance.
Hey, and while we're talking about money, hey, there's a lot of ways to support the show, and I know I always talk about a t-shirt, but if you go to lawfulstupid.org and up at the top click support us, you can go to the store, but you can also click affiliations, and you can go to Critical Dice, you can go to Found Familiar, our boys Cantrip Candles. If you go through our website, there's either a coupon code or a click-through link, and then anything you purchase, it all helps. But most importantly, as we come into the Sapphire Seas, there is a little thing called a message in a bottle that if you'd like to pay dollars, you can put your message in a bottle, and then Shane will read it aloud on the show. And God knows what that's going to turn into, but if you have like a business or a personal shout out, like a wedding, an anniversary, like a birthday, all those very good options. All you have to do is go to the site, fill it out, and then type in the button personal or business, and then put in your message, and he'll read it on the show.
It's also worth noting that if you specify on the message of the bottle who you'd like to read it, it doesn't have to just be me. It can be any of the cast members in character. I'll read as any NPC that you request. Pretty much anything.
That's cool.
I can read as Kimchi. if you'd
Maybe it's
like.
kimchi.
Oh my
I
god,
love
it's
it.
kimchi.
If you want to fucking die.
Well, hold on. We've determined that if kimchi comes on the show, kimchi gets a cut, so the fees are doubled. If you choose
Yes.
kimchi, just be advised.
He is one of my roommates, though, so if you double his fees, that gives me a little bit of a break on my rent for the month.
That is fair.
So choose your favorite captain. Speaking of kimchi,
Oh.
he's a warlock. We all know this. We're all warlocks. We know this. We have loving patrons. I have a joke for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Come up with in my own brain. Why are warlocks terrible ballroom dancers?
I don't know if it's going to be funny.
Something waltz.
Because they can trip a lot.
Oh, my, it was
my
right
God.
there in front of me.
Oh my
Snake, it
God.
would have bit me.
That was good. Okay.
If you want to
Is that some
support
giant
this,
talk there?
what?
That was a
Giant talk.
giant
That was
phrase.
giant. Everyone,
Snake, it would have bit me. Everyone.
That joke was as useless as a screen door on a
If
submarine.
you didn't know, basically Giant Talk is rednecks. That's what that.
Yeah.
That's what we.
It's
That's
incredible. I
canon.
love
The song of my people.
recording a show with 4 Southerners. If you want to help us in our warlock ways, you can become a patron of Lawful Stupid. It helps us with costs. It helps us do things like Drolicon, which is coming up very quickly. Very exciting. If you want to meet some really neat people in the TTRPG community, see some super neat live shows, as well as explore the beautiful city of Fort Wayne. Fort Wayne in Indiana, you should join us there. But if you want to become a patron of Lawful Stupid, go to www.patreon.com/Lawful Stupid Podcast, all one word, and you got certain rewards like being able to listen live to these recordings. Hang on, sorry, out of game. A very loud noise is disturbing my apartment.
Clear the room.
I think I hear it.
I don't know what that is. Genuinely.
Quick, is your neighbor in his house?
Power through.
Is he in the bathroom?
Terrifying. I don't know where I was.
Power through. Finish the thing. Lots
Sorry,
of rewards like
It sounded like a gunshot. Lots of neat Patreon rewards, like free t-shirt, beginning to put an NPC in the world, a magical item, beginning to listen live to our recordings, or even playing a one-shot with us. So if that's something you feel inclined to do, if that's something you can afford, head on over to our Patreon.
And if you aren't sure that we are quite deserving of your hard-earned dollars, come hang out on our Discord and actually hang out with us for, I won't say for real, but through text, and hang out with some of our fans and make some nice
That's as real as
D&D
it
friends.
gets.
It's as real as it gets. We have some pretty real conversations in the Discord. It's pretty great. I missed the last couple of I'm kind of I've lost my place as to where I was having a spot on all of these cool channels that we have. But let me just tell you, we have things like Ask Me Anything, where you can just ask. I think it's more directed towards us as a cast, ask us just random questions. There's Tasty Ass Food Network, where if you're having just the best piece of pie that day, or you got some amazing ice cream, or this breakfast that you just made is to die for, post your food pictures, do it. And along the same lines, we also have Selfie Party, where if you are rocking that look today, post your picture and we will tell you how beautiful you are. And yeah, just come talk about D&D, find some friends, and talk about the show, and maybe even hang out with us.
Come and join our Discord.
Come and join our Discord.
We'll be waiting
There
for
it is.
you.
We'll be waiting for you.
It is imperative that I remind you to tweet about the show using the hashtag StupidCast. If you do, you can have me sing your praises in the episode. Spotlight somebody who not only tweeted about the show using the hashtag StupidCast, but also made a really cool comic featuring some of your favorite characters, living and dead, from Campaign 2.
What?
The little song goes like this. You're fantastic, you're beautiful, no matter the lighting. We love you at Smiting. This is my thing.
Sorry,
Devin, shut the fuck up, I'll do it.
Jen, just take mine out. Sorry, yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah, Jen, take his out, but leave Shane, so Shane's berating Devin for doing that.
Jen, I am the captain here, and I tell you, just leave it all in. Keep going.
Actually,
Now I'm the bad guy.
captain.
Now I'm the bad guy.
captain.
No,
I was the captain.
You are the captain. No longer you're dead. I'm the captain now. Don't call me
I'm
that.
alive.
Couldn't just
Well,
wait to
I'm
get
the
that hat
DM
on.
captain. Thanks.
You jumped right into his grave.
I gave him the hat so I could take it later.
I want to.
Oh no!
Oh my
I
god.
want to thank a couple of patrons. Avon, who is also our very talented artist, who came up with the Day's Thorn, which is a magical item that did appear on the show, whether all the characters know it or not, as well as the Morph Egg, or the Egg of Bonding, which was presented by Tex the Templar.
I thought that was
those
Texas.
Oh.
Those are items
what he
that
was-
they 100% were able to submit and become real part of this world as a reward for their Patreon.
Can I tell right now on Discord so they have to like hang on till they hear these episodes?
Yep.
Spoilers, I love them.
You put them in recording live.
Are you
channel
gonna
is.
put the Day's Thorn in D&D Beyond, or do I need to?
I will.
Cool, sweet, awesome.
And I'll do. Well, Avon doesn't have anything.
Cool.
Just know your hands old as fuck. And it doesn't require attunement or anything, so you can do on that.
It is attuned to you.
It is attuned to you. I will leave you with a question to grill on, which I didn't do last week. Deal with it. Why don't you ever see the headline, Psychic wins lottery?
Because they're
Probably 'cause
bounties. Big
They
fat
see how
bounties.
bad the lottery
What?
ends up making their life. So
I swear to God, there will be a week where I'll ask one of these questions that Devin doesn't feel the need to immediately try to answer.
I thought that was the freaking thing. Screw you.
He said
Jim,
it
check
was
this
a
out.
question
I-
to think on.
Profession, they don't need it.
I thought about it. I don't take long. Sorry, guys.
You got to think on it over the course of the week, and the next week you hit me up in Discord. And you're like, you know what? I thought about it.
No,
fine.
okay.
It's
You know,
fine. I don't
that's-
think they're real.
that's okay. All right.
I think that Madame Chloe, full of shit.
Yeah.
Was that her name?
Who's to say?
Anyway, we love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it didn't work.